Welcome to HIM 135 Medical Pathology Walkthrough. Are you guys ready to take a quick walkthrough of your class? All right, let me share my screen with you. All right, let's log into my CCTC. Click on Student. Over to the left, you need to click on D2L, My Home Page. 9 keypad right here. And you click on that, type in HIM 135. We're looking for 2019-10. All right, if you notice at the top, we're in HIM 135 Medical Pathology. We're on the course homepage. And here is your welcome announcement. This information is important because it tells you who your instructor is, Dr. Safian. Also gives you the course dates, August the 19th through December the 3rd. Here's all Dr. Safian's contact information as well as mine. And I highly suggest you go ahead and download and print your calendar of topics and assignments and test schedule. Also on the announcement board, you will notice there's the medical coding program orientation if you need a review of this. And also Dr. Safian will be posting announcements on a weekly basis throughout the term. And we'll start with Chapter 1 overview. They will be similar to this, giving you an overview of what you will be studying this week or during this module. Also, it will include a module checklist of the things that you need to do, what we call your deliverables, and their due date. This particular one is due on August the 26th. Friendly reminder, all your HIM assignments are due on Monday night at 11:59. Here's your checklist. Make sure you go down through it and do everything on that checklist. All right, let's go up to our upper navigation bar, if you notice here, and let's click on Content. Now, if you notice here, you have a table of contents and then modules after that. Each module is this is set up very much like a book with your table of contents and chapters. You click on a module and it opens on the right. I want to switch to student view so it will be the same view that you will be seeing. Back to content. And I'm going to stay on the table of contents so I can scroll through the class. You notice right now we're under course information. Here you'll have your Read Me First, which gives you a brief synopsis of the requirements for the course, syllabus A, B, and C. If you want to link back to the coding orientation, program orientation, you have that there. Your required textbook, your attendance policy, how your final grade will be tabulated. Here is your calendar of topics and assignments. I highly recommend you print this out, download it and print it out, and keep it at your workstation. Maybe transfer the dates onto a calendar, your own personal calendar, perhaps your cell phone, to help keep you on task and on topic. Here is the Allied Health Science Supplemental Handbook. In this class, we will be pairing or registering in MindTap. So here are the instructions for that. When you purchased your textbook at the CCTC bookstore, it had an access code in it. You're going to need that when you go to register with MindTap. You're also going to be using an ebook. If you need to check your system for MindTap, here's the link for that. You need to manage your pop-up blockers. Also, if you're having technical difficulty with MindTap, here's your link for that. Now, if you notice, we're under Testing for the Course. Here is your missed test policy, test taking tips, what happens if you exceed the time limit, second document that you need to download and print out and keep at your workstation, the testing dates. And if you notice here, Chapters 1 and 2 quizzes are due on August the 26th. We'll be covering multiple chapters in the modules, so you need to keep up with it. You're going to have 20 objective questions and 20 minutes to complete the quiz. And this will tell you each and every one for the entire term. Now remember, it's your responsibility to make sure you manage your time wisely so you do not miss a quiz or a test. If you exceed the time limit, here's a reminder on the point deduction, as well as a reminder about your internet connection, and that if you have trouble with your own personal computer, then that does not provide you with an excuse for inability to complete an assignment or a test. If need be, CCTC does have a full computer lab for you that you're most welcome to use, so make sure you plan accordingly. Now let's go back to our table of contents and resume where we were. I'm just going to scoot down to here we are at the testing dates. Next, your textbook has exercises in them. I highly recommend that you do those exercises as you work through the chapter. Here's the answer key so you can check your work to make sure you are understanding the material. If you have the workbook, here's the answer key to the workbook. Also, we have a glossary in this course. It's a very handy tool, and I highly recommend that you use it. Now, we're in Module 1. Here is the learning outcomes for Module 1, your Module 1 assignment sheet. Notice here is your assignment sheet, your bulleted list of things that you need to do for Module 1. We're going to be covering chapters 1 and 2. Here are your graded assignments. Make sure you get those done. And the quiz for each chapter, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. Each quiz has 20 objective questions. You have 20 minutes to complete each quiz. And they're due on August the 26th. All right. Let's head back to Module 1. I'm just going to scroll down to Module 1. Now, since we're covering multiple chapters during this module, I've decided to put them in folders for you, just to kind of help keep them organized. So when you're ready to start working on Chapter 1, you simply click on the title, and it will open for you. Here's your electronic or ebook, Chapter 1, your PowerPoint, your homework, your matching, making sure we're good with our terms. We're going to do a scenario. We're going to review a medical report, real world case study, and then your Chapter 1 quiz. Once you finish with Chapter 1, it's time to head into Chapter 2. And here is Chapter 2 open. Now, when you've completed Chapter 2, go ahead and head into Module 2. And if you notice, you have your learning outcomes at the top, your assignment sheet, and we will be covering Chapters 3 and 4. Simply click on the title of the folder, and it will open for you. Again, in the same order, your ebook, your PowerPoint, and here's a video for you, just to help reinforce what you're learning. Chapter 3 homework, matching of your terms, your scenario, your medical report proofing, and your quiz. And you will simply work your way through each chapter. Now, let's say you need to email Dr. Safian. You have a question and you need to email it. So you will go to your class list and you will scroll down and find her name. Now, I haven't got her loaded yet, so I'm going to use myself as an example. So here's my name. You simply click on it. We'll open up. You put something in the subject line, whatever your topic is. I'm just going to say question. You'll say, hi, Dr. Safian. Put in your question. Be sure and sign it. And then hit send. Now, your discussion board is open for you, so you can communicate with your classmates, you can collaborate, you can explore. I've broken up the general discussion according to your test, like chapters 1 through 4, 5 through 7, 8 through 10, etc. I'm sure Dr. Safian will be in here posting and providing some wonderful websites for you. So check out your discussion board frequently. I don't think you have anything due here or under assignments or quizzes that you have to upload. Now, keep a close eye on your grades so you'll know exactly where you are as you progress through the course. Every assignment is worth 100 points. So let's say you did Chapter 1 homework and you scored 88%. So that would say 88 over 100. You earned 88 points out of 100. Now the weight achieved, what you're trying to do is achieve 75 points minimally to pass the course. And that's what this column is about. Notice this is your homework. It's worth 25% of your final grade. Scroll down, this is your homework, until you get to the next category, which are your quizzes, your chapter quizzes. They're worth 50% of your final grade. And then your midterm and your final exam is worth 25%. So keep an eye on your grade book so you'll know exactly where you're standing as you progress through the course. Now here's your attendance roster. Simply click on attendance, open it, and it will tell you once Dr. Safian starts inputting your attendance, either P for present or A for absent. Remember, you're only allowed 2 absences throughout the term, so make sure you get your work done in a timely manner. I know none of you are going to need an absent. You're going to get all your work done in a timely manner. All right, that concludes our walkthrough of your HIM 135 course. Please don't hesitate to reach out to Dr. Safian if you have any questions. Bye.